Welcome back to Taps and Tasting. Today, we got a fun video. I had a buddy from Commander Budget Deck send me a Commander deck, and I thought it'd be fun to create a themed drink around that deck. So let's get into it. So I wanted to get into the deck a little bit and kind of talk about the theme and everything, especially with the kind of drink that I'm going for. So thank you again, Brady from Commander Budget Decks, for sending this out. This is awesome, man. Very excited to get into this. So, of course, great deck box, full deck, fully sleeved, even came with a couple packs. I mean, total awesome. I mean, if you are thinking about maybe getting one or just kind of having some fun stuff for a good price, hit them up. Commander Budget Decks, it's awesome. So, deck box, of course, I mean, wonderful. Fun little card here with his logo and everything, and a nice note to me personally. Appreciate it, man. So the deck, I looked through this yesterday, and I thought this was what a fun idea. So the commander for this deck is Finn the Fang Bearer, and if you know him a little bit, it seems kind of busted. So Death Touch, and then whenever a creature with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So one of my favorite things back in the day was definitely Poison Insect, and so I think this is a really fun deck. Mono green with some artifact to it, but I mean everything here, I mean, is Death Touch or gives things poison counters, and obviously mono green ramp, so you're gonna basically ramp up some dudes, make them 5/5, 6/6s, hit them with Death Touch, give them poison counters, basically win the game pretty quick. So I'm excited to get into this deck. I'm excited to have my buddies over and play this. Thank you again, Brady, for the deck. Much appreciated, man. We're making a Brooklyn, one of my favorite drinks for sure. We're doing a variation of it, and I think it'd be fun. So basically vermouth, a cherry liqueur, rye whiskey, and some bitters. And I'm going to top it off with some nice garnishments of rosemary and lemon peel and some cherries. So let's get into it. So we need a glass, number one. And here I'm going to use my handy dandy shaker, but we're not shaking it, okay? You do not shake a fucking Brooklyn. You stir it like a gentleman, 007, okay? So we're going to add some ice. Pretty simple, okay? Whiskey. And it has to be rye, okay? It needs to be a high proof rye. Shout out to Brady. One of his favorite whiskeys is a high proof rye. Bottle's coming your way, bud. Then we're gonna go in with some bitters. You do 4 dashes of bitters. This is orange bitters, not as orangey as like your typical tired fake orange. Probably one of my favorite things. The liqueur is a cherry liqueur, probably one of my favorite ones. We're gonna go with about a ½ ounce of this and pour that right in here. And then with the vermouth, we're gonna go with a full ounce of vermouth. And I must say, probably one of my favorite drinks was definitely my, we had a drink when we got married that was like your specialty drink, and the Brooklyn was my drink. And not a lot of people at my wedding knew what it was, but they tried it and they loved it right away. So basically get everything into the cup. Handy dandy. Okay, give that a stir for about a minute, and you want to get it nice and cold, and you want to use fresh ice. You don't want to get it watered down, so you don't want the ice sitting there for a long time at all. And with this type of drink too, I would say 2 or 3 of them, and you're probably ready to go to bed. So set this there. Okay. Top back on, go ahead. Now, you can add an ice cube. It's cold enough. I usually don't. It depends. Some people are weird and they want an ice cube, but go ahead and get that set up. The color's nice on it. It's a great, God, it smells good. So, rosemary, cherries, lemon. I take the lemon, get a nice big peel off that. Go ahead and get that there, and then I do have a very cool pick. So you're gonna go ahead and twist that up and get this through here. Go ahead, oops. Sorry, twist that up. in. A couple cherries, just like this. Boom. In the drink. And then rosemary, get that a nice squeeze here. Kind of get that on the rim. Drop that in, and there's a drink. Variation on the Brooklyn. Suitable for a mono green Death Touch Infect Commander deck. Thank you again, Brady. Cheers, guys. Just when you thought the video was over, you thought I wasn't going to open these packs, were you? You guys are crazy. One last thing I want to point out is I know for the people who are whiskey connoisseurs, I know that a Brooklyn has an almond liqueur. I decided to opt out of the almond liqueur because it's not one of my favorite things. Instead, I add a little bit of extra cherry liqueur just for anybody who's going to hate me for that. Anyways, let's get into the packs. So we have Outlaws at Thunder Junction. Kind of a fun set. It's had some pretty decent cards in there, actually. Nothing too crazy, but let's go ahead and get this open. Okay, so right off the bat, okay. Now I can't see what I'm pulling until I put the card down, so it'll be up to you guys to tell me if I pulled something cool or not until I actually see the card. When I set it down, okay, it should be the rare, I believe. Ooh, Terror of Peaks. Okay, thank you, Brady. And, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, Cruel Ultimatum. It's another fun card. And then we should have, oh, another little foil. Okay, and then we should have, ooh, foil land. Double foil with a Terror of the Peaks that's kind of a nice pull. Wow, that's kind of busted. All right, next pack. We have a Duskmourn House of Horror pack. Didn't actually buy any of this set, to be honest with you. Wasn't my jam, and just really wasn't into it. Don't know too much about this at all, so let's see what happens. So we're gonna start here. Okay, foil. Oh, this might start with the. It's kind of a cool swan. Okay. Ooh, Mirror Room. Another mythic foil, or mythic rare. I have no idea what that card is. Hopefully you guys do. And then we're going to go through the rest of the cards. I know the boring stuff, the commons and the uncommons. But hey, appreciate you guys. Like I said, let me know what you think about it in the comments. And thank you for watching Tapped and Tasting. Have a great night. Cheers.